it's Miss Amy. Today we're going to be in your science book on page 259, section 9.5, Masters of Danger. Venomous snakes. Whenever you see a snake, your first thought should be that it may be poisonous. Even though there are many more non-poisonous snakes than there are poisonous snakes, you never can be too careful. Out of over 3,000 different types of snakes living throughout the world, 250 are poisonous. Some poisonous snakes may be confused with non-poisonous snakes because of similar markings, size, or color. It is very important, therefore, to be completely sure the snake in front of you is not poisonous before you get any closer to it. If you cannot tell, leave the snake alone. All poisonous snakes have fangs, which are long, hollow teeth that inject poison. These fangs work like the hypodermic needle your doctor uses to give you a shot. Instead of medicine, the snake gives the victim a shot of venom from its poison glands hidden in the roof of its mouth. Poisonous snakes of the world. The largest poisonous snake in the world is the king cobra of India. The king cobra scares its prey when it rears its head high into the air to reveal a broad, flat hood just below its head. While the bird or animal or even a person is paralyzed with fear, the cobra strikes, injecting its deadly poison. Other poisonous snakes throughout the world include the taipan, the mamba, and the krit. The taipan has enough poison in its glands to kill 200 men. Although it is perhaps the deadliest snake, the taipan may not be the most dangerous because it often stays in the Australian outback, away from the heavily populated areas. The mamba is the most feared snake in Africa because of its speed and its deadly bite. Like almost all poisonous snakes, the mamba prefers to prey on birds, lizards, and small mammals rather than on humans. The krit lies quietly in Asian jungles during the day and does not attack anything until nightfall. Only then it is dangerous to man and animal. Poisonous snakes of America. The two main types of poisonous snakes in North America are the coral snakes and the pit vipers. The deadly coral snake found in North and South America comes out of hiding at night and slowly sneaks up on its prey. This brightly colored snake is very poisonous and can be recognized by its red, yellow, and black bands. Many people confuse it with a similar looking non-poisonous snake called the scarlet king snake. The coral snake has red stripes surrounded by yellow stripes, while the scarlet king snake has red stripes surrounded by black stripes. A little rhyme can help you to distinguish between these two totally different snakes. Rattlesnakes, copperheads, water moccasins, bushmasters, and, give me a moment, federolensis are all considered pit vipers because of the deep pits located between their eyes and nostrils. These pits containing nerves that are sensitive to heat allow these snakes to locate warm-blooded prey even in complete darkness. A pit viper can feel the heat of a small rat about 6 feet away and can attack it without using its senses of sight or smell. The three most common pit vipers are the rattlesnakes, the copperheads, and the water moccasins. A rattlesnake gets its name from the tough rattle that grows at the end of its tail. You can usually recognize a rattlesnake by the sound of its rattle, which it shakes rapidly whenever it is disturbed. The copperhead bites more people than any other poisonous snake in America. Fortunately, few people die from its bite. The copperhead can be recognized by its copper-brown skin with darker brown crossbands. The water moccasin is considered the most aggressive pit viper because it will attack even when it is not disturbed or in danger. Before it strikes, the water moccasin raises its head and opens its mouth to reveal white flesh that looks like a mouthful of cotton. Because of this habit, the water moccasin is often called a cottonmouth. Rattlesnakes, copperheads, and water moccasins can be found almost anywhere in North America, and sometimes in Central and South America. Only the rattlesnakes live in Canada. Because these poisonous snakes are so common, it is important for you to be able to recognize them so you can avoid them as much as possible. Giant constrictors. Constrictors do not need poisonous fangs to be dangerous. These giant snakes are dangerous because they use their enormous bodies to constrict or squeeze their prey. A constrictor wraps itself around an animal and then slowly tightens itself until the animal can no longer breathe. After the animal is dead, the constrictor relaxes and takes all the time it needs to swallow its prey. Anacondas and pythons are the world's largest snakes, weighing about 300 pounds and reaching lengths of over 30 feet. These constrictors usually wait around the river's edge to prey upon animals that come to drink. Because of their enormous size, the anacondas and the pythons can strangle and swallow almost any animal that comes along. Scientists believe that the largest meal ever eaten whole was a 200-pound bear swallowed by a python. Although there have been cases of anacondas eating fully grown men, these giants prefer to leave humans alone. Anacondas live in South America and pythons are found in Africa and Southeast Asia. The boa constrictor is a more widely known constrictor because it is often displayed in zoos, circuses, and science classrooms. Like many wild animals, the boa seems harmless when it is young. However, this dangerous pet has a mind of its own and should be respected by owner and observer alike. When a boa becomes longer than its master, it can grow up to 18 feet long. It should be transported to a zoo. Because boas eat primarily rats and other rodents, they have become a common resident of South American ranches and farms, where they are free to come and go as they please. In North America, you probably will not see a boa constrictor in your backyard unless one escapes from its cage. And now it's time for a mini quiz.